Hello, everyone. It's Tremaine Williams back again for another day of Get Up, or the Get Up book. So excited to be here yet again. So, for those of you who may not have seen the previous video, my name is Tremaine Williams, and I am the founder and coach of Elevate Her Story. Elevate Her Story essentially is a multifaceted platform that encourages women to become aware of, share, and elevate above their life's narratives. As a coach, I coach women experiencing stress, lack of energy, and clarity in life by teaching them tools to help prioritize and value themselves to achieve more happiness. Like, who doesn't need that, right? And also, you can follow me on Facebook, Elevate Her Story Group, which is a safe space for women to be able to share their life's experiences and to receive support and encouragement from other women who may or may not have gone through the same or similar things. So, with that, let's get started on today. I'm excited about this one. So, today is day 31, and it is titled Water Walker Courage. And this is like one of my favorite stories in the Bible. I just remember like songs and stuff about this when I was younger, and just like, wow, that's like so cool. So let's get into it. So again, day 31, Water Walker Courage. Peter reaches out. Peter teaches us to get out of the boat to experience something new. From the familiarity of fishing, Peter sees a new adventure to follow Jesus. I like Peter because he engages Jesus' questions and boldly asks his own questions. He asks Jesus to permit him to walk on the water. What I love about this story and Peter is that he's still doing what he was doing when he met Jesus, fishing. However, he grows in his relationship with Jesus by taking bold action from the boat. Let me read that again. However, he grows in his relationship with Jesus by taking bold action from the boat. What bold action could you take from the place in which you having a little trouble today. What bold action could you take from the place in which you already serve? So when I read this is kind of like an ouch for me because I'm in this journey of starting my coaching component of Elevate Her. And so this is my bold action. This is where I am walking on water, so to speak. And I am keeping my eyes on Jesus so that I do not fall in, right? So for me, as Charity writes in the text, Peter is doing what he's doing what he was already doing, which is fishing. But he's asking questions, he's listening, he's learning. And that, is what gets him to the place of being able to take this opportunity to walk on water. Those inquisitive minds always get you in trouble. That's kind of the way I look at it. I've always been one who asks tons of questions. I want to know why, when, what, how do you do it? Break things apart, put it back together. That's just has always been my mentality. Even to the extent of when I was younger, around 4 years old, I would walk around and tell people that I had a computer and it was right here. And so there's probably no surprise that I went into a major of computer science in college. So I just love to see how things work. So I can just imagine, Peter asking Jesus all of these questions, so why is this? And then why is that? And so did you really, like those kind of things, I could just totally imagine it, and probably Jesus been like, oh my gosh, but it's cool. It's cool. So get back on track with the question, of what action can you take? What brave action can you take? Bold action, I should say. Can you take from where you are currently and where you serve currently? So just a little bit about my journey into coaching. I have always been that person that everybody talks to. You know, like, hey, you know, I'm having this issue, what have you. And I always be like, why are you always talking to me? Like, I don't know what you're going through. I have not experienced what you're going through, but, you know, it's like I've always been that voice of reason or of wisdom for so many people in my life. And so that's just naturally been who I am. And, you know, as I've gotten older, you know, Charity would always laugh at me. She's like, you make friends everywhere. And it's like, I can't help it. People, like random strangers in the grocery store, would come up to me. They don't know me at all. I'm just in the aisle, you know, shopping for some cake mix or something, you know, and they start talking to me about their lives and, you know, my son, this and this has happened. And, you know, me being me, I just stand there and I listen and give them that space because apparently there was something within my light that, made them feel comfortable telling me their life stories. And so, you know, there have been so many opportunities and situations in the most unexpected places to have conversations with people about their journey in life and what's going on with them, and been able to pray with them. And it's really weird as a person that's really more of an introvert to have that happen. And so when I started to feel this tug, um, if you will, from God to, you know, provide a space for women to share their stories, I totally got that. Like, okay, God, I'm with you on that. Share their stories. Yes, I can tell you my story. I love to talk. So I can tell you my story all day long. So I can vibe with that. I'm good, Jesus. That's cool. But when there started to be this tug, like not only are you gonna provide this space and you're gonna share your story, you're gonna help women much like you learn the lessons that I've taught you. You're going to help them be able to see the value in themselves. You're going to be able to show them that they are important, they are worthy, and they matter. And I'm like, God, you got the wrong person. You know, I know a couple days back, Charity talks about, you know, when you get that call, um, you know, from God, you know, the first answer is always no. Yes, that was me. And while I'm even in the midst of this whole coaching thing and launching and all of that, I still say no. You got the wrong person, guy. You got the wrong person. But you know, this is the space that I serve in. I serve in helping people. I have a spirit of hospitality and just being welcoming and open and understanding and empathetic to people and their experiences. And so, you know, this is my bold action. This is my water walking moment, if you will. I'm out the boat and I am keeping my eyes on God and I'm trusting Him to show me that. And I know many of you may be in that same space. And you know, there's a phrase that goes around Facebook quite often that says trust the process. And it was one that I actually adopted a couple years ago. Um, you know, I don't know what's on the other side, you know, but just like Peter, I'm staying focused on God and on Jesus, because as long as he kept his eyes on Jesus, he was walking. But when he started to not stay focused in that space and keep his eyes on Jesus, he started to waver a little bit, you know, because that's probably in that space where he's like, I'm seriously on water. Like, who walks on water? Like, only God can walk on water. And when we start getting to that space and in our heads, you know, we lose focus on what's really there and what's at the end of that journey. So I just, you know, just encourage you guys to just stay focused on God, on Jesus, on the path that he has given you, and to be bold, be brave, and step into that vision. I mean, it's amazing once you get there. You know, it's a continual process and a continuing renewal, and it's all about growth. You know, which is what this chapter is titled, "Get Up and Grow." So it's all about growth. And so with that, I leave you guys today just hoping that you know, you say yes. You know, it's time to say yes, and to just stay focused on God. And so with that, my prayer for you all today is just to you know, keep your eyes open and your heart open and stay focused on Jesus and his path. So I hope you all will be blessed, and talk to you later.